if you're getting trained by the whole basketball team and the bench, I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you a hoe. Like,
But what if they all wearing protection though? I think that's just her. That's her body, her choice. Yo, what up? It's your boy Larry Love, and welcome back, man, to the littest podcast to ever fucking do it, the Last Word podcast, man. Who I'm here with on the casting couch?
It's your boy Chief Neve, y'all. What's up, man?
It's your boy Cartier Jay.
Your boy Curly J in the building.
Shouts out to the cameraman Jay next door who does absolutely fucking nothing. Today we are coming at you with another unpopular opinion because we had a lot of unpopular opinions. You guys do too, but we don't give a fuck about you guys. We don't pay to see you guys. You guys tune in to see us. So without further ado, let's get down to this shit.
Man, Nefe, you start off.
Start off?
Yeah.
All right, I got the easiest one.
What?
Bro, Popeyes is big.
Oh, fuck.
Yo,
no.
I had Popeyes maybe 3 times in my life. And those experiences were all, first of all the experiences were shitty. And the food wasn't crazy.
Okay, I will give you...
Crazy?
Bro.
So what would you rate it?
I rate Popeyes a 7.
Wait, what did you order?
That's not mid.
That's pretty, like mid is all right.
Wait,
Okay, but KFC or Popeyes?
You know what's crazy?
No, answer just KFC or Popeyes.
Okay, but let me
KFC.
Let me say this.
He probably
KFC.
I say KFC, right?
No!
Listen, and this is why.
No.
One, I've had more of KFC in my life. This is because of the fact of like internationally, KFC is the fucking
Yes,
shit.
KFC only tastes good internationally, but
like,
in America it's
so-
Popeyes all day.
I mean, but that's what I said. I've only been to Popeyes 3 times, and those 3 times were all like terrible ass experiences. They don't even get my order right, or that shit not fully cooked for like. There were so many things, and the food for the hype that people do, or they live or die by Popeyes, they can go kiss my ass. And Zaxby's is mid too. I want to pair that together. Both of those are mid.
It depends on what Zaxby's and Popeyes you go to. Location is everything.
And that's the problem. That's the
location.
That's the problem.
That's what I was about to say.
That's
if
everything.
if it depends on location, I mean, the only like McDonald's, right? Every location is pretty much the same. The only thing that would be different is the fry quality.
And the milk machine.
Okay,
That
that's
bitch
factual.
ain't been
That's
working
factual.
for the past, I don't know how many years.
Nigga, since I was born, like at this point.
Hey yo,
All right.
You going?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, so the next unpopular opinion is Love and Basketball is the most overhyped movie ever and is not an example of love I want.
Okay, I get you on the second part. Why you say it for the... Oh, no, I get you on the second part. You said it's not love you want, but the first part you said it's overhyped. That's bullshit. Now, the second part you said that's not the love you want. I get that. Explain on it.
Yeah,
It's overhyped. It's the most overhyped movie. Literally, okay.
It's a black classic.
It's a black classic, but it's not my favorite. Of course, you have those black classics that aren't your favorite.
Yeah.
But I would say that this one is probably my least favorite in the fact of growing up, you always heard loving basketball. Something is about to be like a great story. The actors and actresses are great. Bro, to settle for their love, they played a basketball game at the end of the movie. That was the way how they settled to come back in love with each other. Like, no, that was dumb.
But basketball was their first love.
Exactly.
That's what made them to each
It's
other.
love
No.
and basketball.
No.
They literally met on the basketball court.
Because it was him knocking her down and fouling her.
It's like this. It's like if you and your wife first met at the Mall of Georgia.
Yeah.
You take her back
It's
to the Mall
special.
of
It's
It's
the
that
special
special
moment.
moment, bro.
Okay, but you're telling me that in order for me to be able to go ahead and wife
Exactly.
you, I have you haven't probably even watched the movie.
No,
have
listen,
you?
listen.
You probably didn't even watch it, so stop talking. You're out this combo. But hear me out. Hear me out. First of all, in the movie, okay, there was another thing too. He broke up with her when she couldn't be with him or whatever for the time.
I didn't
or
like
whatever.
that.
I didn't like that either. That was another thing that I didn't like. And then honestly, it seemed like the only time that he actually cared to be with her is when shit was bad for him. You feel me? Like when his shit was kind of coming down, when his career was over, that's when he finally wanted to be with her and loved her and shit like that.
From that
but when he
aspect,
was
I see
on
what you're
top,
saying.
when he was on top, she wasn't like with him and like being his basically the poster girl for him. He didn't really like that she wanted to follow her own journey, and I didn't like that either. And then it literally came to an end of who the fuck wins a basketball game.
I don't like, too, it was right around the corner from his wedding. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
Bro,
that was
it
wild
bad.
too. So
But he was just like almost like just like his father because that's what he saw in the house type shit.
Yeah.
But
I think that was the deeper meaning that nobody ever talked about, too.
Yeah, he really looked up to his dad.
Maybe that's okay. I see a little bit of that point of view. I will give you that. I'll give you that point. All right, your popular opinion.
All right, mine is.
I feel like I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
You know, I want to say something real quick, Brett. I know y'all noticed Josh's voice.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, if I lost my voice for like a good month, I feel like I would pull so many more females.
I don't think this shit sounds fucking stupid to me.
Bro, you sound like Morgan Freeman. That's tough.
No, he does not. Have you heard Morgan
Bro,
Freeman?
listen. Morgan Freeman has the voice that I want from. I want that shit.
He's trying to deepen his voice right now.
I can't
Whatever.
even. I can't even. I would punch myself in the neck
Allstate.
if I could to get Morgan Freeman's voice. But I'm saying like audiobooks and shit. I'm just saying I would make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money sound like that.
I'm dead. Netflix really just saying I sound sexy as look.
Okay, and we did too.
That's what he
All
really was
right.
saying.
He's like, if I sounded like you. Okay, mine
It's
is.
like the equivalent to you smell good.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
All right, mine is yams is the most disgusting meal on Thanksgiving. I mean, not meal, but dish.
I can't believe you said that.
Overdressing?
Candy yams are so good.
Oh, you don't like dressing either?
I hate dressing.
I hate dressing as well, but yams though.
I don't hate.
I'm really
dressing.
not a
I
big
don't
fan
love
of
it.
turkey. Turkey be all dry. and-
Turkey is dry as fuck.
Nah, I'm at to defend turkey.
Bro,
No,
okay.
turkey
It's
is
ham
dry.
over turkey.
Turkey.
Okay.
butt.
It's ham over turkey all
You
day,
like-
every
and
day.
Y'all like honey glazed meat in your mouth, like I said.
He keeps saying that like lemon pepper wings aren't the equivalent of honey glazed ham. It's all a glaze on top of the meat.
If he say that, then he like dry meat in his
Yeah.
mouth. But turkey.
I like turkey wings, but I don't like the
I like
actual
dry
turkey.
meat, and that's fine. Y'all like moist meat, and that's weird.
Yes.
So you like glazed meat, but you know. But I mean, yams are mid, so I don't need to give a fuck.
Depending on who make it.
Yeah, it's definitely depending on how it's cooked.
I always thought it was a difference between yams and candy yams. I
It
think
is a
candy yams
difference.
are sweeter. Okay. then.
Candy yams are sweeter.
Okay.
Yeah, I think yeah.
And shout out to Fetty, man. That was a good ass song.
That shit's catchy, too.
That
Nah,
nigga,
Fetty's song is-
No. I know, hold up. I know it's not his song, but you cut me off, sir.
I know.
I was gonna finish my point, so let me get back to it. Hello. But anyways, with his, it's just the fact that he added, like, if you compare the songs, you listen to the audio, he just added more, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to flavor to his voice. Like the vocals sounded way more cleaner and way more nice. It sounded like more soul into it. Fuck with it. I was in my kitchen, you know what I'm saying, shaking my booty while I was whipping up the bacon.
Why did Jared make that face?
It was a good vibe. It was a good vibe.
All right, Larry, what's your unpopular opinion, bro?
As far as the world of professional sports go, I think the hardest thing to do in professional sports is hit a baseball, and that's over scoring in the NFL, scoring a bucket in the NBA, use golf, like hitting, doing a hole in one in golf, and also soccer, making a goal in soccer. I think hitting a baseball is the hardest thing to do in professional
That is
sports.
For some of them, yes, but not all of them.
That's the craziest.
I don't know about golf.
Can I
Golf-
explain?
Golf is hard.
Bro,
Golf is the exact same shit.
Can I explain?
Hold on. A hole in one is tough as fuck.
Yeah. This is
Nigga.
why I'm like, I don't know about golf.
Okay, maybe I can say a home run over a hole in one. Okay,
I wouldn't
okay.
even say that.
Let me say hit a golf club instead of a hole in one. But I'll say this though, baseball is the only sport that really baseball is a sport that requires more skill than anything. It requires hand-eye coordination, eye like speed or whatever, and you need a hip movement. In baseball, you don't have to be the most fit. You need to be the most skilled.
That's the exact same shit that you have to do to be good at golf, shit, tennis. A lot of those.
No, you have to be athletic
like,
to be in tennis.
No,
tennis requires more athleticism.
You have
than
to be
baseball.
Exactly, but you.
Okay.
but-
let me take that back.
No,
Wait,
don't
golf-
take that back.
Wait.
You just said that you don't have to be athletic in baseball. So if all of the things that you're required to do in baseball and tennis are the exact same thing, plus you have to be athletic in tennis, that will make tennis a much harder sport.
And let me say this too: how fast do you think?
Not even
how
that.
fast do you think MLB pitchers throw the ball?
How fast does a tennis ball get hit?
Yeah.
Do you
It's
look
not
at that?
faster than baseball.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Dude.
When it comes to you moving as well as having to hit it and shit, it's
Dude.
Not
very
over like
Bro.
90
not
or
even-
100 miles.
Not even that. Also,
Larry,
too,
Serena serves at 150, bro.
Yes.
Serena
You know
serves.
her.
So you tell me if I blink, I can miss Serena's thing?
Yes.
Serena.
Nigga, it's a
Are you
small-ass
kidding me?
ball. Yes, you
I don't think that's
can.
over. And not to
Over
discredit
with
Serena,
like
we love Serena, but
with
not.
Naomi, Serena, like them top people,
Bro,
them
Serena's
niggas is
serve
not.
is 120.
It seems clean on TV, but if you're actually on that
Nigga,
court doing it, it's not as
130
easy as you think
on a
it is.
serve.
Yes.
I still think baseball is hard. That's because I played baseball.
130
Larry,
on the serve is literally 40 miles more than any baseball pitcher ever
But you got to understand though, the target you're hitting with the racket is a lot bigger than the bat as well.
Larry, honestly,
and they can
I would
also
argue-
and they can also throw curveballs, sliders, spitballs, hangers too.
Spitball.
So and then a knuckleball too is when you learn about that 2-seam, 4-seam. So pitchers are throwing like that. Think about a curveball. If the motherfucker curve and if a tennis ball doesn't curve, it just comes straight at you. Now I will give you all that. It comes faster. The tennis ball doesn't curve, it just comes straight at you. It might be off a bounce
But
or
you're
a
saying
hop.
straight at you. Okay, but
It does come straight at you.
okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And like I was just saying though, with baseball, you also have the bat that you hold in your hand. The wooden bat, it could also be like 30 to 32 feet in diameter. And the wood bat also a lot of friction and vibration too on your hand when you hold it like that. So it takes a lot of like speed, hand-eye coordination to hit it, and your hips have to move at the same time.
Here's why I will argue with you.
That's definitely.
I actually wait. Can I say? Here's why I will argue with you that it can actually be easier. You can train all of that and not have to be athletic, but some people who have to be athletic, like for example, Serena, have to not only keep athletic around there, but the hand, the eye coordination, and the speed on top of that.
And the hips.
And honestly, the athletics plays a bigger part, in my opinion, more so than sometimes the speed. Like, because honestly, I can argue in basketball, you have to have good hand-eye coordination, speed, athleticism. You have to have all of that. Maybe
But it's
the ball
easier,
is not. Maybe the ball's not coming as quick as it is. But if it was so easy, everybody would be doing it. It's not.
To score on a pro basketball,
Yeah.
to score
Or-
on a
and then
pro
golf-
NBA court is you cannot tell me that.
And I will argue
But
that
no,
golf,
it's harder
and
to
I
hit a
have to
baseball than score in basketball.
Okay, fuck that. Okay,
I have to argue that golf
I agree
is
with that.
golf
But
is harder.
the exact same thing.
Golf is harder than baseball.
But
I
it's the
argue that.
but it's the golf ball
They-
coming at you though. The
My
golf
nigga,
ball is
you have to
stationary.
hit that shit
It's
at a
not-
far distance
to get a hole in
with
wall is
accuracy.
harder.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said hole
Yeah,
in
no
one.
hole in-
Yeah, maybe
no
I shouldn't have
hole
said
in.
hole in one.
But not even a hole in one. Even a birdie is like I don't know the other terms, but literally
like a birdie, par, bogey, like all that. Yeah.
all those really do take a lot of focus to look all the way down. You can't even see your goal for real. You gotta see the little white flag. You gotta have the, like you said, hand-eye coordination, hips, all that, and not all of them are, barely any of them are athletic. Like
Yeah,
half those
it
niggas-
requires more skill though. I'm still sticking to my point on. You made some good points to make.
it's a
I'm
good
still
point.
sticking to my
It's a good
points
point.
on
It's a
baseball.
good
though.
unpopular opinion.
Good point.
That's a good
Good point.
unpopular
I like
opinion
it.
for sure.
Baseball is a tough sport,
Okay.
and that's why they have you start so young.
Oh yeah, you're not picking up no baseball in 9th grade and
At all.
It
Yeah.
takes way too much.
My next one is I hate Chick-fil-A sauce. It smells so bad it makes me want to throw up every time I smell it.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
I love
It tastes the same as really honey roasted barbecue, and I love honey roasted barbecue. That goes on a grilled nuggets, great. I know you guys aren't really big on grilled nuggets, but
Yeah, grill.
I-
Bro, our last episode when he said, "Oh, was that you?" Said grilled nuggets are better than fried.
no, he said grilled.
No, he
chickens
said
over
grilled
fried
chicken is
chicken.
better than fried
Oh
chicken.
yeah,
grilled
that's
You know,
fucking
till this day,
insane.
my mom is still mad at that. My mom is still mad about that till this day.
It's healthier, but fuck no.
Fuck
Bro,
no.
it tastes better.
No, fried chicken tastes way better. But I feel like the Chick-fil-A sauce does not taste good on the fries. It only tastes good on the chicken.
And I think maybe that's my problem because I only had it with fries.
Yeah.
But bro, the smell is literally like makes me want to hurl. Like whenever y'all open up that Chick-fil-A sauce, I just have to, and then like go about my shit.
Kind of like how you are with vegetables.
Hell yeah.
Spooky Yuki. Spooky Yuki.
Hey yo.
All right. My next one is mayonnaise is actually good.
No.
Yeah, this nigga's white.
I like mayonnaise.
Why the fuck would you say that?
Yeah, he's white.
I like mayonnaise. I need mayonnaise. Okay, let me argue.
Yeah, you're gonna have a white
mayonnaise,
wife.
mayonnaise is good on sandwich. Y'all eat potato salad. Potato
Okay.
salad has mayonnaise. You eat macaroni salad. That shit has mayonnaise in it.
Macaroni salad.
Jalen, you're gonna have a white wife.
I don't even eat salad. Why would I even eat salad?
But you don't like. I'm sorry. I can't have a sandwich without mayonnaise.
Oh, that's you.
That's just
What about peanut butter?
I
and
can't have a
jelly?
sandwich without mayonnaise. Like y'all,
What
how
about
do y'all
peanut
eat
butter
y'all
and jelly?
sandwich?
You got to put mayonnaise on peanut butter and jelly.
No, fuck.
Man,
no.
that'd be crazy.
Shut up.
Mayonnaise, bro.
Mayonnaise
Mayonnaise
is
is
actually good.
I hate the smell of mayonnaise as well. What about you, Josh? What you got?
That shit's disgusting.
What about mayonnaise?
Not yet.
Oh no, I'll probably okay. No, I don't want to do that one. Okay, just because a woman is independent, that doesn't make her masculine.
Yes, yes, yes. Get into
true.
it.
That's true.
These niggas right here, bro. This is gonna be a clip.
But when you say, okay, expand upon that though,
Go
really
ahead.
quickly.
Talk about it.
Expand upon it how?
I think
Like,
what
when
you
you're
mean
saying-
is like, cause
So-
people. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. This is where the thought originated from. So you hear a lot of times, I don't want to say black women. Okay, fuck it.
Black
You know-
women for sure.
Okay,
For sure.
okay. A lot of times you want to hear black women that say, "Oh, I'm independent. I don't need this. I don't need that. I could do this shit on my own."
Perfect.
Blah blah blah. And a lot of times, in that household, most of the time, that woman is raising kids by herself, for instance.
A single mom, so that's all that they see.
You gotta-
Right.
do both
And
roles.
so people may portray that as, oh, you're trying to be not masculine, but you're trying to take over the role as a mom and a dad. at
But she
the
has
same
no
time.
choice.
And
But
you
to,
wouldn't
though.
know what? I always say this. I hate on Father's Day when they post their mamas. We need to stop that shit. That's my unpopular opinion too. Father's Day is for fathers and Mother's Day is for mothers. I said it. Stop posting your mother on Father's Day.
Wait,
that's disrespectful
but-
to fathers who are actually there for their children
I
too.
don't think it's.
But if that's
hold on,
somebody's
hold on.
reality, though, you
Hold on.
can't blame them for that.
Exactly, and that's what I wanted to say. I don't think a lot of people do it in the way of
But-
to disencourage other fathers, but they do it in the way of they didn't have the opportunity to have a father, but they have a mother that has been there for them since day one, and that's the reality. And I don't think it's a bad thing that they're just posting their moms on Father's Day so they can participate in a day that you're celebrating your parent.
I have a question. Can I pose this?
Go ahead.
Do you think it would be the same reaction if people who grew up, because there are single dads out here, people who post their dad on Mother's Day and Father's Day?
I've never seen that.
That's what
on
I'm saying
Mother's
though.
Day.
But do you think that we would have the same type of response if somebody did that?
I don't even know enough
Not
niggas
really.
that are even raised by just.
Single
I,
dad.
I know
yeah,
people-
I wouldn't even be able to give.
It's not the. I wouldn't
It's
say
not
that
even
is. I
normal.
wouldn't say
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
100% as normal as a mom raising their kids. Of course,
It's also the fact that since we don't have that exposure, we can't say that opinion for real. Because you never know. It could happen. But
it's
I
true.
just don't
why
know.
couldn't
niggas
you
are
say
raised-
that opinion though? Because if it is, it still exists.
But if you're not exposed to something, like if you're not exposed to an audience to where they literally have like only there's only a dad in the household, then you can't say that opinion because you don't know. You don't have any supports. You don't have any supports to that claim. You're just going off a whim.
And I want to piggyback on Josh's comment too. I love that he said that because I had one point that kind of goes with that. Oh, I kind of one unpopular opinion, but it was kind of different in different area. I was gonna say though, like, and even too, I'm gonna speak on that. Like if you see a woman who's doing everything and a woman says, "Oh, I don't need a man. I'm an independent woman," that does not make her like, oh, she trying to be a man or she trying to get rid of a husband or whatever. It does not. Think about it. If a woman is single or whatever, how is she supposed to take care of herself and her kids? You just think, oh, some random man is gonna pay for her stuff. No, she's an independent woman. She's taking care of business. And I hate when men who don't get with women because they're so independent or they're so like they do everything.
A
for
lot of
themselves.
men are scared of
Yeah,
that.
they're
dog.
insecure.
a lot of men are scared of
Scared.
that.
They're
But
insecure.
I will say too, I feel like
It's a thought of gender roles.
Yeah, I feel like everybody should have their own independency. Like men should be independent, like by themselves, and women should be independent by themselves. But I do feel like that both genders do, when they come together, they do help each other.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. Like
It's also
like
the
when
same
you're
with
saying,
girls
like-
that, yeah.
Like when you're saying like masculine, whatever, even though like they're independent or whatever, I still do feel like that there are times that girls do need men for help. I'm sorry. Like
That's facts.
like,
Everybody needs
help.
They
It's
need,
vice
and vice
versa as
versa.
well.
Guys
Exactly.
need women for help. Like,
Vice versa as well.
what is it called? I've seen on this girls, what's it called? Like, girls will be posting like, oh, I need a man to help me to build up a desk or whatever. Girls need guys to help them to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or change a tire if their tire's flat on the road or some shit like that. Whereas guys may need help with certain things. Like, I'm sorry, I suck at like decorating shit like that. A feminine touch is good. They know how to do type of shit like stuff like that. If that makes any sense.
And also girls that work out too. If I see one more comment on TikTok about girls who work out and niggas be like, oh, there's a man. I don't need my girl to work out, go to the gym, have muscles. I'm like, nigga, if you're a bitch, just say that. Or you insecure, just say that.
I got no problem, bro. I think Serena Williams is bad as fuck.
Yeah.
Like she's.
Well, no, because y'all was getting on me about me having a crush on that wrestler. Y'all was like, she's too
that's
big.
Different.
Bro,
That's different.
Serena and that
Serena and her.
wrestler are different.
Bro, I feel like,
I saw
bro.
Serena and I saw talent, queen, dynasty.
So the wrestler wasn't talented?
The other one I saw, Pessy.
I'm trying to do my side nigga application right now. Also, she's also very beautiful. And then I looked at that wrestler and I saw a brick. Like,
Jade
brick.
Cargill, they're hating on you.
Yo, respect to her though. She's doing her thing
I still think she's pretty.
in the WWE.
Jade Cargill
She's
is
just not for me.
beautiful.
She cool, but she ain't
just
bad
not
at
for
me.
me.
She ain't bad at
She
me.
for later.
But I can respect it though. If she good for you, then she good for you.
I just feel like though all the okay, let's just say she does have all her muscles and things. Everyone knows she's muscular though. Yeah. That's not gonna make me insecure as a man because I know who I am as a man.
But it's just not my type. Exactly. It's not about the insecurity though.
It's just about she's not his cup of tea.
Yeah, that's it. Like
I don't want to see your abs when you take it off.
Okay, come on.
Okay, come on. That's just shallow. See, okay, look at these niggas.
Hey, I'm not against it.
I'm not against it. I mean,
it's just
I feel like everything is not for everybody.
Exactly.
It's not for everybody.
You can't not be
but when you say I don't want to see your abs, nigga.
Exactly. I'm not saying that. Like, I just wouldn't.
Okay, but is this not okay? I got a good point. Is this not the equivalent of like girls saying that, oh, I need a guy to have abs. I don't want my man to be.
That's
like,
fine.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just like there's
exactly.
certain people
That's
have
what I'm trying
preferences
to
with
tell
body
y'all.
type.
It's a preference.
Because me personally, I could do Serena, but not that wrestler.
They're basically the same. No. The wrestler is probably a little more cut up than Serena.
No.
But muscle wise, they're probably the same.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And that's different. Serena probably just has a bigger butt.
Wait, no,
and thighs.
Don't say proud.
Better everything.
Oof.
All right, Dan.
I love you.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take that up a notch. I'm gonna go. We need to get rid of the term body count and just stop doing that shit altogether. Because body count does not matter, and people think it matters because let's just say if a woman, and because think about it, we do body count with women, right? Well, not me personally, and not you guys, but people in society, men in society, they do body count with women. So let's just say,
what do you mean they do body count?
Like, they try to count a woman's bodies. They try to say who she's been with, this, that, and the third.
They ask because you know what I'm saying, just like the Dirk, like just a reference to Dirk's interview when he said he found it attractive that like India didn't sleep with that many people.
And I'm a huge Dirk fan, but I don't like because Dirk, you got a bunch of baby moms too. Hey, and then think about all the women that Dirk doesn't get pregnant.
You know what's crazy? It's like with Dirk, everybody has their own opinion, but the only thing that I didn't like was the fact of when the question was, what is one of your most favorite things about her?
And it was the body count that was what?
Like nigga, like she doesn't have a good personality. She's
no wonder why they not together no more.
She's not caring. She's not kind.
No wonder why they broke up.
But my whole thing I want to say with too though.
Like bitch, that's it.
That's it. That's why you.
But my whole thing I want to say with that too is let's just say a girl has 40 bodies, right? Let's just say a woman has 40. She slept with 40 or 50 guys, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't make her value go down. That doesn't make her any different versus a woman that has one body. And also, let's look at before you interject. Also, let's look at this too.
Can you please finish again?
Yeah. Also, let's look at this too. And people, I get for a cleanliness. Okay, I can see by the cleanliness of, but think about it though. You can catch something and get an STI or STD just based off having unprotected sex one time.
That's true.
So the 40 times it could be protected, but if you're getting tested or whatever, what's really different? And it's not like I could look at a motherfucker and be like, okay, this nigga Josh, he got an Under Armour shirt. Yeah, 75. No, you can't look at a motherfucker and tell them. So that's why I think we just need to get rid of that whole body count concept because that shit is stupid.
So you don't. So, because I mean I agree. I also say this.
Okay.
No.
Let him wait.
Because I'm about to. It goes into it. So does that mean that you don't believe in the classification of calling someone a hoe?
Nah. Because think about it though.
So you do. Wait.
So you don't.
So you don't believe in
hoe?
calling someone a hoe?
No. And in my immature days, I've done it in the past.
But what if you have something? What if you got an STD? You still not a hoe?
The only reason I would technically classify someone as a hoe is if you're just sleeping around unprotected and not getting tested.
So it has to be unprotected to be called a hoe.
No, unprotected and not. My definition: unprotected and not getting tested. What's your definition?
My definition is sleeping with a plethora of people. Like it doesn't matter, unprotected or not. But okay, the concept of hoe is, and what I don't like is if people can sleep whoever the hell they want to. You're your own. It's your own body. I don't give a damn. Right. The only people that I call a hoe, and yes, people are into their different stuff, and I respect that. But if you're getting trained by the whole basketball team and the bench, I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you a hoe.
But what if they all wearing protection though? I think that's her body, her choice. That's her body, her choice.
Larry, wait, I gotta Larry, now you're capping.
What if one of our homeboys?
Now you're capping.
No. What if one of our homeboys fucks all the cheerleaders? He's that nigga, right?
Bro, but
no. Answer. He's that nigga, right? He's that nigga, right?
Hold on.
Can I talk?
Sorry, bro. Let him talk.
Larry, first of all, I'm gonna go back to the whole train situation. You're capping out of your mind if you said that if the bitch plus the fucking team fucked her, you're not calling her a hoe. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Stop it. And then secondly, I will say this: it's bad that society does have that double standard.
Of course.
However, I do think that it's also bad when I think it's ridiculous.
I call niggas hoes as
I
well.
think it's sometimes bad when guys have a ridiculous body count too. Like if they're regular niggas like us. Okay, that's probably bad to say too.
No.
'Cause I was about to say
that's
like
not bad
niggas.
to say, 'cause
I was about
when
to say like niggas like Future and shit like that.
So you expect Future to fuck 300 like women or whatever?
because
So what's the difference between Future and us?
wait, can I say I was?
It's the same body, same person.
What's the difference? He's rich,
Bro.
we're broke.
So wait. Okay, this goes back to my point. This goes back to my point. This goes back to my point. So just because someone's rich, they have an excuse like
No.
Time out. Did this nigga just say what's the difference between Future and us?
No, like I really want to know. So let me get this straight. So let's just say you guys are talking to a girl in college, right? And she says she's fucked over like 50 or 60 guys in that 1 year, right? You're gonna look at her sideways. But let's just say if Rihanna or a celebrity want to mess you guys, and she fucked over 100 niggas, you guys are gonna bypass all that and smash
This is
Rihanna.
what you're missing, Larry. It's not okay. This is where I feel like you're getting it wrong from me. Everybody has a different point of view. I don't think that there's anything I can overlook somebody having whatever if they're clean. However, I'm not going to sit up here and I'm not going to act like I won't side eye you. That's the one thing I will say. People are going to sit up here and be like, oh, I don't care if my partner did this and the third. I wouldn't say that it would make me stop wanting to fuck with you.
Of course.
But it does make me kind of be like, okay. What
So if
the
Rihanna
fuck?
had all them bodies and she was like, Jalen, let's
It's
go do
fucking
something.
Rihanna. You know I'm fucking her, so stop using her as an
That's
example.
what I'm trying to say.
Like,
so if you
stop
can
it.
bypass for Rihanna, why can't you bypass for a nice young lady that you really like?
And this what he just said.
I just said I could bypass it, but I would not. I would still
look.
look at Rihanna a little sideways because Rihanna.
Quick. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm lying. That's Rihanna. I'm lying. I'm lying. It's Rihanna. I'm lying. That was cat. I would never overlook.
I'm repeat what he said. I'm repeat what he
Rihanna
said.
could fuck 500. He's fucking Rihanna. I'm getting a bad gal pussy.
All right, that burning shit, nigga. The nigga finna go take a piss, his dick gonna be on fire.
Bad cow.
Bad gal.
Wait,
Nigga
okay.
dick gonna be on fire.
Wait, I mean, I agree, bro. I feel like the concept of body count is childish.
Wait, Josh, I would hear your opinion.
Oh, and one more thing too. When you said getting trained by the whole basketball team and the bench, if that never comes out, you'll never know. So that information is useless to you, right?
No, because
Well,
we're
I
talking, we're
understand
using
the
an
situation,
analogy,
though.
so I know the information.
Okay, so you know the information?
Yes.
If she really like her.
Still like her.
If you really like her.
Larry, stop it. If it was on video, I don't know. That would be hard. That'd be hard.
You telling me, bro. You talking to a girl a week into you talking.
I have talked to a girl.
Nigga, okay. You a week into
Larry,
it,
you're lying
you
like
find out that
They was
she-
back in high school.
you
I didn't know till after
find
the
out
fact.
that she got a week later, and you found out she got a whole train on her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm next.
You're telling me you're not looking at her a little like
Long
I'm not saying dip on her, but I'm saying you're not gonna look at her the same.
What if she's experienced certain traumas in her life? That's why she did it
Shut
though.
the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Larry, bro. You're capping
You know
now.
why? 'Cause
Next topic.
But it happened to me in real life though, so that's how I know from first-hand experience what I would do.
and that's cool.
So there was a person that you liked that was being trained by the basketball team.
Yeah, I didn't know till like I started talking to her. It happened after the fact though.
Nigga, okay.
Can you let me explain? Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
till, like
explain.
it happened in her other school and
Elaborate.
she transferred over though, and I didn't know though. So that's why I was saying though. But it didn't change the way I looked at her though, because I still liked her though. I just found out after the fact though.
And then what?
I mean, we just stopped talking. It wasn't because
okay.
of that.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Okay.
it wasn't because of that. We had a disagreement about something else, but it wasn't because of that.
Yeah, y'all had
Nigga, stop
you
it.
had a
I
disagreement.
bet you his ass was like, well, bitch, your ass got trained, so stop. I know he used that in an argument. He was ready.
You can't lie though. You can't lie though. You know damn well that you said that at least to one homeboy, and you thought of it. You just can't say that the thought.
Nigga, if I'm thinking about the porn videos I watch and my girl was trained like some of these orgies I've seen, that's a wild.
You gotta stop looking at porn. That shit is hardcore and not real.
No, but
There is 8 miles of dick in that video. There's no reason you should be looking at that shit.
But bro, even talking about the fucking team and the bench warmers, that's a roster just hit next.
And then
Fuck
you,
no.
you come
Nigga,
to,
that's a
bro.
Nigga, you got sloppy 50s.
Nigga, that's
like
a pregame ritual.
you got the sloppy 50s. Like
That bitch is warm ups.
warm-ups.
Okay, Josh, what's your point?
Bro, I forgot. That shit was a long time ago. I'm sorry.
But this is okay. Back to what I was. Let's circle this back and then get to the next one.
Capiche.
That's why I said that it's okay if you are clean. I feel like if anybody's clean, whatever, fuck them, whatever you want to do. But I'm not going to sit up here and say I would not look side eye a little bit.
Okay. Are you
That's
gonna
what I'm
ask?
saying.
Do you ask?
No, I
No, I don't ask.
body
I don't
count.
ever ask
I think
you.
you
I
put
never ask
yourself-
somebody's
You
body
put yourself
count.
in that situation when
Because the more you fuck
Yeah.
around,
And
the more you're gonna find out.
And I'm someone that like I don't really give a fuck about your past because who you are now is who you are now, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like okay, later on, say we're doing never have ever at a game night, and she say never have it ever, and blah blah. She got ran by 8 niggas in one night. I'm raising eyebrow, but then I'm gonna be.
Oh no, I'm pulling you aside.
Just say-
We're gonna stop playing this game real quick.
So you gonna stop loving
Time
her?
out. No, I'm not saying. Here we go. I never said I would stop
You're
loving
jumping the
her.
gun,
But
bro.
if you
stop it
so
and
you're not
stop
gonna
acting
stop
like-
loving her, what's the point? That's her past. She didn't know she was gonna meet you, so
Nigga, if you had never have I ever you found out your girl got an 8 train and you're not gonna pull her aside and
cross
just talk
my
about
heart.
I mean that's
Very
cool.
simple.
And
Lyric
hold
is
up,
lying
hold
like
up.
fuck right now,
I mean,
bro.
if
I'm not
that's how
saying
you-
that that's gonna cause you to break up with somebody, and that's not gonna cause you to like, okay, still fuck with him. But I feel like it's dumb as fuck if people sit up here and act like that it would not make them kind of like think about it a little bit. Like you wouldn't be a little.
So if she has sex with 12 men periodically, though, not just at once, that make it different? Because 12 is 12.
Correct.
So do you
But-
care about
but-
at one time or periodically?
But think
though?
about this.
how
though.
old are we?
But think about
That
this.
does play a factor.
We our age now.
We are age now 12,
Bro, but think about this, bro. If she gets a train ran on her by the basketball team, by the whole team, bro, you know how many niggas she done probably fuck? You think, oh yeah, she fucked just the basketball team? No, nigga, she probably has a
No,
whole
nigga,
roster.
Eight out.
No, I'm sorry.
You have about like 60.
I'm not even thinking about that.
What
I'm
Drake
thinking about
say?
I'm thinking about your fantasies and shit like that. So your ass had a fantasy to get a train. I ain't giving you
I
that.
only got one dick.
Yeah, I only got one dick. Don't. Okay, now you
So
think
now
about
that
it.
plays into your psyche. So now that goes back to being insecure.
No, it's not insecure.
Because you said I can't give you that.
Wait,
You just
why-
said I can't give you that.
Why are you trying to flip words?
Why are you trying to flip it?
No, because that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter though.
No, okay. Let me say this. Let me say this to because
All right, bro. End this one.
to end it.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own opinion on
Good
this
topic. I like that.
okay, you believe one way and he believes one way. It doesn't make either one of us right.
That's why it's
or
called
wrong.
unpopular opinion.
No, exactly, and that's why I love
that
it.
shit.
But you also can't like when he says something, you also can't like be like, oh, you're not insecure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I think it's because we know each other, and this was where like
y'all just have different perspectives. Like literally, the way that this conversation is just loop because y'all have a different perspective. You both respect each other's, but you just have a different perspective.
yeah.
Yeah, we all can do one last one.
Do we-
But
one last-
okay, I'll get my last one. Oh, I think movie theaters need to have breaks in between, like in the middle of the film.
No,
I was when I was watching
lazy
Black
ass
Panther-
nigga. If you don't sit there and
Okay,
finish that movie,
it depends on how long the movie is.
If it's 2 hours and 4, no, what was
talking about
It was
Wakanda?
Endgame. It was Endgame and Wakanda 2.
Endgame was like damn near
I was
3.
holding my damn.
No,
I was
Endgame
holding
was
my
long.
Piss. Oh my gosh, I was holding my piss.
But that's
why
why
you
I
pee
peed
before you go into the
Nigga, that's
movie.
thing, no, I did. But I was drinking on a slushy. And I was on a date.
Them slushies
got
do
weed
it
I, ain't
too.
even
Black
gonna-
nigga.
I was on a date, bro. I was thinking about really just like if she would have left or turned her eye or she focused on the movies a little too much. Put the little drink my slushy, put the cut down there.
No.
Nev, that is poor
Nev,
camera
what?
hygiene.
But listen,
You
listen.
said this in 4K?
No, hey.
This shit is going out
You
to the world.
dead ass just said that he was thinking about what a date.
This nasty nigga had a piss cup. Jalen,
This is
imagine,
the best episode ever.
Jalen,
I love this
Jalen,
episode.
imagine you watching Endgame. Captain Rogers, we need you to go somewhere, so we need you to.
Nefe, I can't even believe that was in your mind.
Bro, it's
Oh my god.
and that's why I said we need to have a
You gotta smell
That
that
smell a
shit.
little fishy in here.
Why is it spicy?
Hey man,
Nefe, this
Yeah, that's actually wild.
perfection.
And then this nigga gonna have his. He wasn't even gonna wash his hands. He's just gonna be like,
You gonna
"Shit,
touch
you
her?
like this
again?
movie?" He gonna touch her. Oh, that's insane. But no, I do. Depending on how long the movie is. Now, if
Bro,
it's like a
if it-
90-minute movie, screw it.
If it's 2 hours, and 30 minutes, we need a break in the middle.
No, I feel like 2 hours and 30 minutes is if it's more than 3 hours.
I feel like movies ain't even 3 hours no more. Like last movie I saw was 4 hours. The Temptations movie. That's a long ass
4
movie.
hours?
The movie was 4 hours. It's the Temptations movie.
or the American
I know I know
Dream,
good and damn well he ain't see
the
that shit.
Jackson 5 one. That one's long as fuck,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I know he ain't see it, but yeah, but it went into detail, so that's why it was like 4 hours.
Yeah. All right.
I got a couple though. We need to make a part 2 to this assumption.
Yeah.
This is serious.
Okay.
Just save
Mine
it.
is
No, I'm
gonna
saying we
be-
got to make a part 2 to this episode.
Oh.
All right. I would say that I love Jordan Peele. I love Keke Palmer, but
Uh-oh.
Nope was ass.
Who?
That's
Nope.
fuck.
Nope.
I didn't get it.
It was
Were they
ass. I didn't
what was the
understand
balloon
it.
for? Were they following the little
I don't
shit?
understand what the
Nigga,
movie
there
was
was
about.
so
It was
much
like they
shit
was
that
just
I
trying
didn't
to
understand.
catch
It was
like a media.
it was a movie
What
that
were they
if you
trying to-
didn't get it, you would have to watch a video to explain it.
I did.
I
and
watched
still
it and
didn't
it
get
still didn't make no sense.
Yeah, it was like, I guess because Jordan Peele, his movies be like, we're our own worst enemy. That's the future. This is where the world is going. I just don't get it.
I didn't get this one at all. Like I love Us. I
loved Us.
What's
Get
it
Out
called?
was
Nope.
great.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know Get Out.
Get Out was great.
And I even like his TV shows like the Lovecraft Country, whatever.
Key and Peele, genius.
Key and Peele is all
Peele's
good.
genius, bro.
But nope, I ain't like it. I ain't finna hold you.
I didn't get it because I was like, why were they at the carnival? And I just didn't get it.
I was expecting it to pick up, and it just really just was flat.
The whole movie, I was confused. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, they gonna tell me now, and the person I was with, they didn't get it either, and I was like, what the fuck?
When everybody's confused, it's just
Yeah, no.
that's how you know. But it has to have a plot or a story to where the common person can understand it. If not, and you're thinking too deep, nigga, it's like too long of a movie.
I don't even understand. Like when I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to remember the movie, and I still like
Bro, I
don't
really
understand
can't.
the plot of
Bro.
it.
All I know is when they got to they got to some space on the ground, and it was just like a clear wall. And as soon as they get there, it smack their ass, and the motorcycle would cut off. And then he'll take some time to cut the motorcycle back on. I'm just like, I didn't get that part, so I'm just like, I don't know. They got to come out with a YouTube video explaining each scene, but I still don't
No,
know.
Jordan Peele himself.
Yeah.
Need
Yes,
to come out and
that's
explain
what I'm
it.
saying. He got to come out with
No,
that.
dead ass.
Okay, mine is rappers should stop spending money on jewelry and chains and calling it an investment.
That's
because
actually very smart.
We know damn well they didn't buy that chain because they're covering up saying that it's an investment.
It's not. It's
what I'm saying.
appreciating, except for watches.
It's not. That's not true.
Dude, a Cuban, if you buy a $100,000 chain,
You're not getting
it's
$100,000
depreciating.
Yeah,
It's
okay, yeah,
depreciating.
that one is, yeah.
But watches,
No, certain
watches
ones are.
are. Or like one of ones, or like collective pieces.
Yeah.
Because we know certain rappers, they be out at Icebox and other jewelers. I'm like, bro, you literally paid millions for some shit to go around your neck. And I'm just like, bro, I know that shit is not comfortable to walk around in all day.
It's not. All them big ass chains.
And then I'm like, bro, you could have fed a small village with that shit, bro. You could have bought your old neighborhood you used to stay in. You could have bought that neighborhood, turned it around, made
But
some more money.
I'm also not going to tell people how they can spend their money, though. Because
It's not really about telling. I feel like whenever you put your shit on the internet, you're open for fucking opinions, and that's what's also annoying. Like
agree.
we live in a society where people they put all their business online, and then they get mad when people have opinions. Well, then don't post it, don't say it. But I'm sorry, why the fuck you got 14 cars and your ass can't even drive? Cardi B, I love you. But it's like shit like that. It's like that's the type of dumb shit.
And then they be like, "Oh, I don't know how to drive, but it's an investment."
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's
I
not-
know I'ma get
as soon
killed
as
for
you
this.
pull off a lot with a car, that shit depreciated.
I know I'm gonna get killed for this, and I cannot afford none of this shit. So I really can't afford to talk about nobody that's making more than my
Same.
whole family
I
is.
just said we broke.
But I hate when celebrities gift each other cars. I'm like, I hate
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Because then I see everybody in the comments. I need rich friends. I need rich friends. I'm hanging around the wrong people. Like, God
I
damn.
ain't got a problem with it. I think it's the same thing like you said earlier. It's just social media. It's just put out there. So I mean, if you thinking about it, I don't know, nigga. When you have the money, if you want to gift a nigga a car, gift a nigga a car, okay.
But why is it always a car?
It's not always a car.
Like Ari did something different when she got that nigga some land, and niggas ain't picked up on that yet.
But that's the thing though. It's not.
You know they ain't picking up that shit.
Land? What the fuck this bitch buying nigga grass for? That's all niggas said. This
Who the
bitch
fuck
bought
wants
a
some
nigga
grass?
Hell, nigga, get your money back. That bitch don't love that nigga. Like, yeah, that's actually insane.
I mean, also too though, I don't know if it's something behind the scenes because my thing is with the gift, it's like you said, what else could they give? You got me sick. Be personable as well.
But if I have money,
Like if I like to go to the
Thoughtful.
carnival, give me like a carnival in my backyard since you're so rich.
I mean,
Like shit like that.
I feel what you're saying, but
How many
also,
damn
if I had-
cars and Cuban?
How many Rolls Royce do you
bags?
need?
But if I
Yeah.
had their bread though, like I'm someone to where
I
like
could buy
even
myself.
now, like if I have it, I will. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
if one day if I have that much money and I want to buy Jared a fucking Lambo, I'll buy Jared a Lambo for
That's
his birthday,
true.
and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
It's not.
But
it's on
let-
the
but
fact
every
of,
year-
Let's just say, let's just
Nah,
let's
every year
just-
is crazy.
Jared said who paid for
let's
this
just
shirt?
say he don't even know how to drive, for instance.
I see what you're saying on that, and that's situational. But for like,
Yeah.
But like on certain situations, not all of them don't know how to drive. It's just fucking Cardi B. Like
No, a lot of celebrities actually don't drive. You'll be surprised. A lot of them don't drive.
But don't drive and not know how to drive are two different
But
things.
A lot of them don't know how to drive.
But why the fuck do you need a $500,000 car if you're not even gonna fucking drive it?
And that's why I said it's situational.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You wanna know why?
Situational.
No.
I'm not buying that shit for someone that
No,
doesn't
but what
drive.
I see what Josh is trying to say.
What?
He's saying basically, if you know that is not a useful gift for that person,
Exactly. I'm saying
why are
if
you
you
getting
know.
it for that person?
And that's what I just said. I just said
Nefe, no, listen.
You were saying
listen.
it's depending if
You
they can
keep-
drive.
You keep
He's
saying it's situational. It's situational.
Yes.
You just
And
don't
I'm
think it's
giving
good
you
at
a
all.
situation.
You just
That
don't think it's good at all.
Okay, and if I'm in that situation, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm Ari. I have 50 Birkins. Why I need another one?
And I agree with you.
So
I
you
agree
wouldn't
with
buy
you.
another one?
No, I wouldn't. And
Even though you already gave me 50.
No, exactly. And that was the problem that I think there was a misinterpretation there.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with y'all on that. But say Jared doesn't have a Lambo. Jared still has his current car right now.
You have to pay
But
for
we
insurance
just got a new deal, and we're getting bread like that. Okay, nigga, I'll buy you a car like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna buy you a Lambo if you already have 4 of them. What type of dumbass shit is that?
I agree.
But go ahead, Larry. End this off.
This is a good episode, y'all.
You know it's serious. You gotta remove the couch.
I know.
Please don't
damn.
say R. Kelly.
God.
I think
Move your mic closer.
I think-
Move your mic closer.
and please let me finish my statement before interjecting and explanation. I think, and I'm not just saying this because he just passed. Shouts out to the late great Takeoff. He was always my favorite. But I think as a whole, the Migos were more influential or more important to the rap game than someone like a Lil Baby or a Gunna. I think Migos influenced the whole culture, and they definitely changed the way that we rapping. Cause get me if I'm wrong, I never seen nobody use the ad libs like they do. Oh, I just left my mama. I just drove with them commas. Like I never heard nobody do that.
Right.
And it was these 3 guys, and I'm like, oh, this shit is, because I think we were all in middle school when they first popped. So hearing the Migos is definitely new, like. And it influenced the way we rap. I'm not saying they did trap music though, because I think somebody came out with a quote and said they did trap music. No, that was T.I. or Jeezy and Gucci that really made trap.
Yeah.
But I definitely think they kind of turned
They
trap music up a
elevated
notch.
it.
Yeah, they
I
turned it up
agree.
a notch.
I mean,
And they're more important to the rap game than I would say Lil Baby. Lil Baby might be in front of the rap game right now in Gunna, but Migos is more important to
I
it.
feel like Baby is new, so you have to.
You
give
can't
him
tell the story of
You gotta
rap
give him
without
a
the
little bit
Migos.
more time, but Migos definitely did. I agree with everything.
You
like
can't
said.
tell the story of rap or the genre of rap without mentioning the Migos.
I just feel like Baby. I'm sorry, but I just feel like Baby and Gunna. They're just a little. If they give them a tad bit more time, is what I'm saying.
I don't even think it's time.
I think because I feel like they are both. They're still influential at the end of the day.
Yeah.
they're influential people. So,
But more
you can't-
influential than Quavo, Takeoff, and Offset?
I didn't say that, but I'm saying that Quavo take off and Offset, like you said, since middle school. Nigga, I'm about to graduate college soon.
Mm-hmm.
Like
They already peaked.
That's what I'm saying. They've been peak.
Lil Baby and
Baby
Gunna
was
haven't
like end of high school. I feel like he hasn't had enough time
Yeah.
for him to give his full artistry. Whereas Migos has had they had a good body of work before the late great takeoff.
And I don't think they're gonna pass the Migos legacy. I really don't.
Because of what?
The impact and what the culture and what they've started.
Because they started something, right?
yeah.
But I don't know. To me personally, I feel like just because you started something, I wouldn't
Doesn't
look
mean
at
you don't have the impact.
Right. I wouldn't look at you and be like, oh yeah, you started trap, so you're more influential than him. No.
But without them, I mean, I'm not trying to. Okay, okay, yeah, it's kind of hard to say.
All
the
because you
Migos,
did
though.
something first.
just because you did something first, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah. I thought you gotta give people time. That's what I'm trying to say before you can really say how influential they are. Because there's certain things that in the moment you don't feel like it's influential, but in the future that shit influences a lot. And that's the thing that I'm like, gotta give Baby and Gunna, because you don't know, they may start a new Baby may drop a song, new flow, start that shit, now a whole new thing.
Facts.
So I'm like, he's so new and fresh compared to the Migos that I grew up on. I can't really like.
But do you think Baby and Gunna can drop? And I'm not disagreeing because y'all might be right. But do you think they could drop something in a few minutes, 5, 10, 20 years that could influence a whole wave like the Migos did?
You literally
gotta give
can't,
them time.
you literally can't say no because, like I said earlier, the Migos have already peaked. They already had their time. Baby and Gunna are literally in the middle of their shit. You can't say no that like in the next 5 or 10 years they won't come out with something that's not influential. You don't know that they're still on the rise.
You could tell your kids that, let's just say Gunna or Baby started the whole TikTok wave, and but you don't even know that right now because you're living in it.
You're right.
Bro,
So you could say, oh yeah, okay, let's just say 5 years from now, you'd be like, oh yeah, Baby started that TikTok shit. Gunna started that TikTok rapping shit. You could say that, but you
But
don't know
that's
yet.
opinionated
Not
though.
even-
Like I got facts with Migos.
Not even that, bro. I feel like they're so influential to the point. I'm sorry, that pushing P, pussy power shit, that whole thing itself, that shit was like a pandemic at one point. You could not go on Instagram without that P emoji, whatever. They're
Oh, hell yeah.
they're very influential and shit like
Right.
that. So I'm like,
But you just live-
like,
you gotta
you
give
got to
them
give them
time, bro.
time.
You gotta
Just
give
like
them
the Migos, they had.
Freestyle?
You gotta give them time.
Come on.
Yeah, but I'm like, you gotta give them time. Like Migos had a lot of like classics, but I feel like Baby and Gunna got
They
some
do
good.
have-
They got some classes that if you play that shit 10 years.
Yeah,
down
I'm not
the
trying to
road-
say who's better because if you want to get to who's better, we be here all day, and that's a whole nother topic. And everybody got their opinions. I'm just trying to say who left a better legacy and
Okay.
who's more influential on like rap game.
You can't
I
say
say-
that's
I
why I
say this.
disagree. You're saying legacy. You can't be using the word legacy because Baby and Gunna are not done with their legacy yet. Migos, I can say, are done. Take off. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, they're not the full 100% Migos like they used to be. Of course,
Yeah.
Quavo and Offset are going to do their thing.
So influence though.
I want to say this to put it in an analogy for it to make sense to you. Think about it in like current sports. There's people that are retired that made it into the Hall of Fame, and they have their whole legacy there. And then you have stars that are rising, and people are comparing them to the Hall of Famers.
I can give you a
You
good
can't
example.
you can't compare people that are in their current forming up a prime and
That's
stuff
what I'm
like
saying.
that to people who have a completed body of work. You can say your opinion, yes, but you also can't say no. This nigga will not do this. This nigga will not do that. Some people had an argument to where they would say, oh, maybe maybe LeBron and God knows who, Jason Tatum's rookie year. Like the way that people talked about high draft class and comparing Jason Tatum to KD and all this shit. KD's been in the league longer. He has longer a resume. You hadn't gave this nigga time. So you can't compare people that are in year 10 that are in year 3. You can say an opinion, but you can't say no. Year 3 nigga won't do anything in year 10, like in his year 10.
I was just saying though, it's like
It's a predetermined opinion.
I was just saying though, like you trying to say who's better or whatever. I do think right now though, who's better, okay. But that's like saying with the whole dual threat quarterback. Michael Vick, can we say like he's arguably one of the first, well not really one of the first, but the greatest. He transitioned that quarterback, the dual threat position. He transitioned that. So I really think that nothing Lamar Jackson does in the future, and I'm really high on Lamar Jackson, I don't think nothing Lamar Jackson does will give him a greater legacy than Michael Vick.
But Larry, when people are doing stuff in the moment, they don't expect themselves to be like legends and greats or whatever.
Okay.
They're doing it for their craft or whatever. So Migos, when they're doing it, they love rap. They're doing it. They now have a legacy because they love that craft. Baby and Gunna are still building their craft, their legacy. It's kind of hard to. That's what I'm saying right there. It's like they're still in the moment. So you can't say like when you're doing something in the moment, you're living in the moment, you don't realize the impact until the impact is gone. Is what
And
I'm
I probably
trying to say.
fucked up with the word legacy too.
Yeah.
And think about it also, just the fact to wrap this up, like they also just have separate legacies. Like, Migos did like ad-libs and stuff like that, but also Gunna, Pushin P, Drip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all those little terms, those niggas also had their own influence as well. So I think it's just a matter of the fact of they both
We
have
paid.
they both have different legacies.
When Baby
The
dropped
Whistle,
My Turn, that's all you heard in the streets. The whole album.
nigga, freestyle.
Yes.
Whenever I hear freestyle, we even heard it last night at the party. I put my hand over my chest. That shit the pledge.
It is the Pledge of Allegiance.
Come on.
Yeah.
Take us out,
I think I
Chief.
might have fucked up with the word legacy though.
But y'all let us know though. We're gonna have another unpopular opinion episode. I don't know when, but comment down below if you fuck with this series. I've been Chief Neef. I had the last word.
Keep buying condoms.